Today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, checking in on some MWO. It's been about 3 months now of Mechwarrior Online since I've been playing in the open beta. Didn't play in closed. I suppose you could say I've liked it. I've given them my credit card number. What more else is there than that, really, for any measure of success? So here we are, playing some MWO. I'll jump into a match and see how we go, and the reason for this perspective on the webcam will be shortly apparent. Haha. So anyway, I sort of jumped into it, sort of hoping for a little bit of the dose of the old classics, as I think most of us have. Um, and fundamentally, I think they've really nailed the combat experience. It is dead on. In fact, it's a little bit deeper when you sort of get down to things like convergence and arms and the dual crosshair system and things like that. I think it's really neat. I think it's lovely. I wish there was a sort of a better way to control the both. So I suppose my mech lab more than anything is kind of because at this stage one of the features I'm really after is being able to arrange them how I like. But it sort of tells neatly the story of one, my OCD, because you can see that my later ones have all been purchased in order because I knew they had to be in the order they had to be in, and of my early mistakes, such as buying the terrible Yenlo Wang that I have no point to sell because it's only worth, well, bugger all. And it's a terrible piece of shit mech. Let's be honest. Mostly because I'm an Australian player and I'm playing with an Australian ping, and the arm convergence with that AC-20 is simply not good enough to be playable. So anyway, I played some big boys, I played some little boys, and I really like. I'm not going to finish that sentence because that sounds awful, doesn't it? So I've certainly played enough of this game to make, I've got $52 million and sort of run out of things to spend money on. Probably got a couple of 100 hours played into it. I certainly keep coming back to the Hunchbacks as far as my favourite mechs go. I suppose if you're looking to try MWO, the Hunchback's probably the way to go. Don't go with the Jenners. Don't pollute yourself with a light experience. Go for a medium. Get the best of both worlds. If you're really looking to check it out, I love my 9 medium laser Hunchback. He's simple dumb fun. So I think we'll jump him into a match because I think the Stalker's a little bit too slow and I have to be a little bit too careful with my catapults. So let's jump into a match here. Let's see. He's all good. Should I put my bling? No, I won't put my bling on. It's all good. It's anything? Okay, no, we've got little NVIDIA masturbatory fairies, so that's all good. Let's jump into a match. See, this is what the patches bring you, kids.
Sensors online. Weapons
Buttons.
online. All systems nominal.
Now, as I was saying, I've made my first mistake. I'm playing alone, and if you're looking to play MWO, that's something to be avoided. It's simply no fun by yourself. There's been lots of talk about, are you a DDC? Let's find out DDC. There's no DDCs. Well, we're going to lose. And they're going Lake, I'll follow the Atlas. So, there's been lots of talk about, if you say so. To start this sentence for the third, possibly fourth time, there's been a lot of talk about third-person cameras and things to make the new player experience a little bit better. You know what makes the new player experience better? Being able to communicate. Voice chat, I think, is absolutely critical. Jumping in by yourself, one obviously has the idea to run around guns blazing like you would in any other first-person shooter. I'm first-person, I'm shooting things. Not so much first-person tank game. I'm in a little snub nose here, so I'm just going to jump off to the side and let the owls take most of the hits. Oh, lots of dudes. Let's jump in on this cataphract here. So yes, no fun by yourself. That's the problem with this game. It needs anything. It needs region chat. It needs in-game voice chat. I'm critical in the back already. Good lord. Probably because of this guy. In-game voice chat, region chat, something to meet up with players and start getting started, because it's not there at the moment, and playing by yourself is not the way to play this game, let's be honest. No speak of the English. Because, if you're remotely interested in playing MWO, you need to be in a clan or a group already, and if you're not already, you're playing it wrong. And you'll simply be bait for the other players, and that's unfortunate. Poor Hunchy's really hurt already.
Heat level critical.
it down a little bit. Let somebody else get the kill. I like to spread the love.
Heat level critical.
Oh, here comes the Stalker.
New target acquired.
So generally my options come down to if I'm looking to play some MWO, am I playing it by myself or with a group? Because I'll always take the group. Am I looking to play with a group or not at all? I'll take the group. But if I'm looking to play solo
New target acquired.
or not at all, I'll take not at all. Because that communication element is really what makes this game work. Sorry, my catapult buddy. And it's critical. And they've simply gone and things like ECM, which are non-visual elements, and are terrifically confusing if you haven't really read up on what to expect. Let's go around the side here and see what's what. With 3 kills up, we're doing fine. It's not a terrifically great experience.
New target acquired.
Especially if, you know, you're a new player and you've got a light on a hill that's tagged you,
Acquired.
and you're running around and you're getting LRM'd and you're not really sure why. Oh, don't shoot me, friends. Don't shoot me.
New target acquired.
Okay, what do we got? I suppose my biggest problem with MDR, like, right now my playstyle is play by patch. I'll jump in, see what's new with each patch, and it really hasn't been a lot, because it's the same handful of maps, and they're tired maps,
Heat level
and
critical.
we need something new, desperately,
Right torso critical damage.
desperately.
Heat level critical.
And my hope is robbed. Robbed! My hope ultimately is that when we do get around to the fabled oasis that is community warfare, that it's actually meaningful. If community warfare just really works out to be, hey guys, there's kind of a metagame abstraction layer, and you all get to play the same 5 maps over and over again that, I don't know, they represent planets now, then I'm gonna be pretty bummed. I'll be
critical.
brutally honest. It'll be a real shame. So this is the 7th. We're 7 kills up, and this guy's about to die, so I better make this quick.
Heat
But
level critical.
MWO, give it a shot. If you've got a solid 4 mates to play with, then by all means, jump straight into it and give it a shot on TeamSpeak. But look, if you don't, be prepared to probably loathe the game utterly. And that's really where it's at the moment. Content and community features is what this game needs to move on. And I suppose it's easy to bitch about these things when games are in open beta, because they're always just content starved from the get-go. But I mean, we've had a founders campaign that's done well enough, and they're already sort of, let's say, doing reasonably well as far as the hero mechs tend to go, where you can simply get a feel for how much money they're making out of these hero mechs, which probably from between probably $10 and $20 in real money tend to be fairly popular and fairly commonplace. Like, how many friendly players out there, how many mirror mets out there have you seen? I'm fairly reasonably sure this game's doing alright. Content and a meaningful new player experience is what's going to drive this game forward. And God, please, new game modes. I'm so tired of Team Deathmatch. As much fun as it is, because the mechanics are are completely solid. It just needs some just more meaningful things to do. Whether it's something, throw in some rudimentary AI and let us play some 4-player horde mode for half money or something like that. Just mix it up. Anyway, so that's some MWO. A long way from the old days of Mechwarrior 2 and Mechwarrior Mercs and old-timey Mechwarrior. I won't have any of this tabletop grognard nonsense. But anyway, MWO. I'll see you guys all later. Take care.